Ladies and gents, NDTV here with some more Pokemon Trading Card Game 2. Last episode, we beat Great Rocket number 1. This episode, it's post-commentary, and we're going to be fighting a whole lot of people, speeding things up because it's a lot of duels here. And also, one of these NPCs has the wrong name, because her name is Jessica, but her text says Amanda. But anyways, we have a guest here because this episode will just be me talking over random duels with no plot progression, so why not have a guest? Want to introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, I am Jobob2311, and I make Let's Play videos and other videos as well.
Yep. He contacted me because we both like watching Steven vlog, so yeah. I'm gonna be in his channel as well, like in one of his videos, or a couple, depending on things, but yeah.
Yeah.
And you're playing through Fire Red Blind, right?
Yeah, I'm playing through it blind.
Now, is this your first Pokemon
I've never
game?
played it before, and some people actually am very surprised.
So
I've played many Pokemon games already. My first was Diamond.
Oh, okay. My first was Yellow way back when I was like 5, so yeah. But this
Yellow.
Pokemon Trading...
Oh, yeah, I actually got into gaming pretty late in my life.
Oh, really? That's a very interesting thing, because a lot of the people I know have been into games since they were kids, or like with Pokemon games at least. So yeah.
Actually, I've played games earlier in my life, but it was like on an NES, like really old. Like
yeah,
that was in 2004, 2005, and NES was like way back.
Yeah, that's.
But I only got my first DS in 2009. I was already 9 years old at that point.
Oh dang. I was... Let's see. I was 5 in 1999, so... Dang.
That's the year I was born.
Yeah, I know quite a few people that were born around that year. But yeah, with this, it's a whole bunch of random duels, and I was like, I don't know how to post-commentate this without being repetitive and whatnot, so... Yeah. It's a lot of the same things going on, and at the end I show off all the cards I get from the packs that I win.
Oh, cards.
Yep. I mean, the first trading card game, at least, it's very similar to any other Pokemon game. You fight 8 Club Masters, which are basically gym leaders, and then you fight the Grand Masters, which are basically the Elite Four, so it's pretty much the same. Except you have a bit more freedom. Yeah, you have a bit more freedom in like the order you can challenge everyone. But yeah, it's pretty much the same as your standard Pokemon game.
Gotta love cards, credit cards.
Yeah. Now, have you actually played like the actual Pokemon card game?
No, I've honestly, when it comes to games, cards are just not my thing.
That's fair. Cards, they're not for everyone, like trading card games, and they can get expensive if you
I was just thinking about that.
Because for some reason, like, certain cards tend to like go up in price because everyone wants that card and they need that card for their deck or whatever, so it just becomes a mess.
It's kind of similar to Pokemon Go now.
Yeah.
People want this specific Pokemon.
Yeah, but with Go, at least, like, you don't have to spend money, but with the Pokemon card game, you do need to spend money.
Yeah, Pokemon Go is pretty much the first free Pokemon game.
Pokemon Shuffle, though, that was out. That's also free.
Shuffle?
Yeah,
what is that?
It's basically Candy Crush, but with Pokemon. You can get it on the 3DS or on the 3DS or on the smartphone.
Oh yeah, I have a 3DS.
Okay.
Why are people so obsessed with games like Candy Crush? They make like 10 to 15 different reskins of the same game.
I don't know. No, also, right here, this part's not being sped up because it's against a Club Master, even though I beat this person very easily. But yeah, Candy Crush, even though it has a lot of like reskins and whatnot, it works. People play them, and the company makes money off it, so why not?
Those advertisements, they just give the company money.
Yeah.
But I usually, if I'm playing a game like that, which is never, and it doesn't need internet, I just turn off the internet so there are no advertisements.
Those ads. But also, like, people will, like, spend money on the microtransactions in the game, so...
They will, because
I mean, like,
they have money.
99 cents for, like, a jewel in Pokemon Shuffle doesn't seem like much, but it adds up if everyone keeps on getting them.
I played a game called Pokemon Picross. You ever heard of that one?
Yes, that I've heard of that, but I haven't played it.
It was free on the 3DS thing store thingy.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I haven't played it.
It's like a puzzle game. It took me like the entire first stage, and by stage I mean like the first set of 5 levels, to figure out what was going on. Then I finally figured it out.
Interesting. But yeah,
it's another free Pokemon game.
Yeah, puzzle games are pretty cool actually. I like puzzle games. Oh, yeah, I beat this person.
Yeah, they just take some time sometimes.
Yeah. And also back to speeding up, because now we're fighting normal people instead of the super special, awesome club masters. But yeah.
I just speed it up anyway because it's a Pokemon battle. If you've never seen a Pokemon battle, then go see a Pokemon battle.
Yeah, but I don't know. For me, I don't speed things up unless like I feel it's necessary. Like if I'm playing through a game normally, like the option to speed up isn't there. Like say I'm playing like on my Wii U or something, there's no option to speed up, so like if I'm recording,
that's true.
Like, I don't know, it's just the way I tend to think about it, but
I've gotten so accustomed to playing Pokemon on emulators.
Yeah.
I've gotten so accustomed to playing it on emulators that sometimes when I go back to playing it on my 3DS, I'm like, this is so slow.
Yeah, but that's why I don't speed up that often. I mean, I'm playing this game, TCG2, on an emulator, and I could speed up like the random duels like in real time instead of doing it in post, like for this episode, but I just don't feel like it.
Oh yeah, I do it in real time whenever I feel it necessary, because I just commentate right over it, so
yeah.
If I feel like I'm not gonna say anything, then I just...
Yeah. Let's see. I think, judging by this, I think there's like 2 more duels left, actually. But yeah, got a lot of cards out of this. Some of them were pretty helpful, some of them were not. Most of them weren't, actually. But yeah. I wasn't too sure about this, because like the total recording for this video, not speeding up, is like 52 minutes, so yeah. And I didn't want to know, like, I didn't know if I wanted to like just split this up, but then I just made the decision to speed it up and do post commentary, because 52 minutes is quite a long time.
It is.
And yeah, once this episode is done, like everything will be going back to live commentary, and I will actually continue with the plot. The only reason that this is done in post and sped up is because there is no plot being advanced here. It's just, hey, let's duel these people and get some cards. That's about it.
Gambling.
I mean, it's not really gambling. Oh, there's a Magnemite card that I like a lot, that I really want, but none of the packs I got in this game.
Magnemite.
Yeah, like this Magnemite card I used a lot in the first game, because it can paralyze, and paralyze is my favorite status condition in this game, because you get a free turn to do whatever. It's just fun. So that I know that the Magnemite card that we just saw is in this game, I just need it now.
It's interesting, you say paralyze is good in that game. Is it like better than normal Pokemon games?
Basically, with paralysis in the card game, the paralyzed Pokemon can't attack, it can't switch, unless you use a trainer card that lets you switch, but like, it gives you a free turn to do whatever if you paralyze the opponent's Pokemon. Because
I know in normal Pokemon games, the paralyze is just like, you know, you have a chance to not attack.
Yeah, it gives you a 50-50 chance of attacking, and then also lowers speed in the Pokemon games by 75%, I believe.
I did not know that.
It's a very it's also my favorite status in the Pokemon games when it comes to catching things, because unless the wild Pokemon has a way of healing itself from status conditions, it'll be paralyzed throughout the entire battle. Where, like, as sleep, it can wake up from that. But that's just my personal preference.
Yeah, I mean, I like sleep. I think it's more effective than paralysis, but
It
for
is.
sleep, you're gonna have to continually, you know, put
Yeah.
it back to sleep.
I guess that's the trade-off for that, but I just tend to like paralysis because it's more consistent for me.
I've never even thought of using paralysis.
It's a
I
thing to
should've.
think about. And actually, we're almost done with this duel, so everything will be, like, going back to regular speed. Oh, that War Turtle card looks so weird. But, yeah, paralysis is definitely a very handy thing in both this and the actual Pokemon games. Oh, look, I won. I beat this guy. Jonathan is his name.
Oh, Jonathan.
Yep. And we get packs, of course, for winning. Nothing too good in the packs that he gave me, but I got some interesting things in the packs that I got from the other people, which I will show here at the end.
I really hate confusion. I really
Yeah.
hate confusion as a stat. Or whatever it's called.
Yeah, no one likes confusion. But, yeah.
Because every time you confuse someone, they end up hitting you. And when you get confused, you never hit them.
Yeah. But, yep, with that done, we can actually head on to the airport and actually progress the plot. Also, I got a message here from the game. Because mail.
The airport?
Yeah. I don't know what's coming up after this because I've never played this game, but I'm very excited. And with
Sounds like fun.
Yep,
You
and
have to fly
that-
away.
Yep. With that, I guess I'll end it off here because I'm pretty sure like the last few seconds is just me standing in the same spot before I show off the rest of the cards. So I guess I'll end it off here, and thanks for joining me.
It was a pleasure.
Yep, definitely got to do it again. But we'll save that for another time, because I'm ending it off here. Later!